Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Dragon Quest VI. Let's go ahead and swing by the chief's house. Since he did ask us to come by. Puppy! What a cute pooch. Nothing to worry about now, is there?
Aw, he must have been so worried about Cynthia. What a clever pup. Well, if it ain't my heroes. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up when you did. Those kidnapping clowns were getting quite restless waiting for my old man, let me tell you. Just thinking about it gives me the shivers.
I'm sure we're not done with them yet. Hello? Oh, you're back. I was hoping you'd pop by. I've been asking my daughter a little bit about what went on back there. According to Cynthia, if you hadn't showed up when you did, she could have been in real danger. I mean, I'm pretty sure she was in real danger before that, but you know, that's fine. Can't hope to ever express my gratitude, but I'd be honored if you'd accept this small reward. It's a seed of life, and I hope you'll find a use for it. Auld receives the seed of life. Auld puts the seed of life in the bag. You saved my precious daughter's life. You'll always be welcome at my house. Not that you have a bed that I can sleep. I mean, you have one bed. Where does she sleep? Or, alternately, where do you sleep? Alright, so there are some good buys here. I'm going to hold off on that for now. This is the earliest point that we could have done this, and we didn't need to do it right now. We could have done it quite a bit later. I don't know if the game would direct us back here, but whatever. It was something we could do, and you know, it's not a very difficult boss fight at all, so got Millie a few levels. Get some rest for everyone. I'm getting tired. It'd be nice to see the inside of an inn right about now. We just went! Yeesh, Carver. Alright, well, let's go ahead and zoom back to Port Haven. Weird, this seems like a totally different town now.
We need to head for the docks if we're to get the ferry to Somnia. You remember where they are, don't you? That's where we first met.
I welcome you to Port Haven. Hardy har. I'll never take being invisible for granted again.
Port Haven. I can't help but feel a bit nostalgic here. Wonder if it's the smell of the sea.
Now that you mention it, I feel the same way. Maybe it's all in my head.
Well, we've no time to dwell on that. Let's push on. You travelers, you have a mysterious air about you. I can't quite place it. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. Please, don't mind me.
What a flirt. That girl practically threw herself at me. She was a nun.
You look like you're on the ball, so you must know about Murdaugh, the dread fiend who wants to take over the world. He even destroyed All-Trades Abbey. Where will all the world's priests and warriors meet now, eh? If that abbey were still standing, we could have been training new soldiers to use in the fight against Murdaugh. But now I fear it's too late.
I mean, someone could rebuild it? I feel like that might be a thing.
The mayor's looking for a new maid, but I don't think he'll have any takers. Everyone heard what happened to Ella. Locking up the help ain't gonna win you Mayor of the Millennium, is it?
Especially not when she's innocent. Ah, Ella, whatever ended up becoming of her, anyway.
We need to head for the docks if we're going to get the ferry to Somnia. You remember where they are, don't you? That's where we first met.
Yeah, I know, we need to save Ella first. Huh, have we met somewhere before? No, I suppose not. Sorry, it's probably my famously overactive imagination. I just don't feel like like the first time I've spoken to you. Some folks sensed us when we were invisible. Just shows that nothing can hide an aura as mighty as mine. So some folks sensed us when we were invisible. Just shows that nothing can hide an aura as mighty as mine. That's the same thing. Weird, it seems like a totally different town now. Alright, he's just saying the same stuff. Alright. Arf, arf, arf! Mr. Barkington looks much better now. That's a load off. Hear about the maid job, are you? What, Ella? You won't find that cold-hearted witch haunting this town any longer. Just the thought of what she did to my dear Mr. Barkington makes me all queasy. When she harmed Mr. Barkington, she harmed me too. Why are you looking at me like that? You have something to say? I'm a very busy man, you know. What? You're trying to tell me that Ella is not the culprit? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. How could you possibly know that? Did you witness the fiendish deed yourself? I did, in fact. What? Ivy, the innkeeper's child? Well, there's no doubt that Ivy is smitten with my son, which would give her a motive. Well, even if what you say is true, I fear you have spoken too late. You've murdered Ella? By sheer coincidence, there was a traveling merchant in town who was looking for an, assistant. I sent Ella off with him in a fit of pique. I couldn't stand the thought of the dog-hating maid being anywhere within a league of me. I've heard that the traveling merchant trade is exceedingly dangerous. There's no telling what fate has in store for her. If what you say is true, then that girl has suffered a grave injustice at my hands. Yeah, you're gonna have some substantial reparations to make once we get her back. Maybe we should sell you off to a traveling merchant. Just sold her into slavery. It's too late to apologize now.
Oh my, I do hope Ella is okay.
Is there something I can do for you? What, you're saying Ella didn't fiddle with Mr. Barkington's dinner? I knew it. Such a pure-hearted girl would never commit such an act. She wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a dog. Why did I ever allow Papa to put doubt in my mind? I should have done something to help her. You have my eternal gratitude, whoever you are. Now there's no time to waste. I must get after her. Do excuse me. Uh-oh. I may have actually stolen whatever you had in there. Wait, if you knew Ella was innocent, why didn't you speak up? I'm sorry, I'm hardly in a position to criticize you. I was equally complacent myself. I do apologize. Well, it's not our fault. No one could hear or see us. Except Millie. I don't know why we couldn't get Millie to do this. I'd better go, but I must thank you again. You have given me a new lease on life. Shouldn't that be lease on life, not lease of life? I don't think I've heard lease of life. Well, I'm sure you wouldn't concoct such a story for a common maid's sake, but it would have been nice if you'd told me earlier. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do now after the fact. Hey, you want to be mayor? Because, I'm totally ready to vote for anyone. How about you? You know, anyone other than the current guy, 2020. It's clearly what they need to have here. I don't want to alarm the local civvies, but I heard that Murdoch's powers are increasing daily. King of Somnia tried to stop him, but look what happened there. Oh, forget I said that. Long live the king. What a tease. I wish someone would tell us the full story.
Kitty! Meow. Oh, great. This is just my luck. I knew the old mayor would lose his rag, but I didn't think he'd run the girl out of town. Never meant for things to go this far.
Yeah, so often when you do devious and immoral things, they end up worse.
Huh? Oh, customers, welcome. Don't pay any attention to my blabbering.
Why, that little two-faced.
So that's Ivy. At least she seems to be showing some signs of regret.
Pretty sure we got everything.
I used to be a dancer over Insomnia Castle, but I quit because it got so boring and came over here. The place was a right shambles. The king and the queen have been asleep for ages, and no one knows where the princes got to. Dancing in front of no one was getting weird. Oh, but don't breathe a word of this to anyone, all right?
King Somnus asleep for ages. That doesn't sound like him.
Something strange is brewing Insomnia.
Insomnia. Ha ha ha! Of course, I made the same joke in the video title, but whatever. That old man's been a shadow of his former self since Ella went away. It's a right tragedy. He spends his days staring out at sea. I just hoping he doesn't go completely loopy.
Na 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 na, catch me if you can. Yeah, give it back, that's my ribbon.
I really wish that would do something. You're not from around here, are you? My mom told me that there's monsters outside of town. Is that true? Yeah. Of course it is. My mom knows everything. Does she, though? Welcome to the weapon shop. What can I do for you? Okay, so we can get a thorn whip, which would be better for Millie. And a chain sickle. Gonna still hold off for now. I would like the armor that we can get back in Weaver's Peak. Leather dress would be better for Millie. Okay. Nothing else right now.
Hey, where's the party? Not here, that's for sure. I've never seen it so dead. Back when AuldDragon's Abbey was standing, this place was rammed every night, wall to wall with all sorts. I don't rightly know why, but there's been a lot more people buying weapons recently. I suppose that's the way the world's going. Hey, have you ever told a lie?
No, never.
Wow, wait, how do I know you're not lying now?
Well, I just said that I've never told a lie, so therefore, that statement could never be a lie. Unless I have told a lie, in which case that could be a lie.
Apparently, Rosmira was made by the great goddess herself many an age ago. They say it exists somewhere in this world, but its exact location is a mystery.
I don't need a history lesson on that bloomin' mirror. I need a geography lesson. Where is it?
The goddess herself made Rosmira? I have to say, that's quite a romantic tale.
Is it? What's romantic about it?
Oh, ahoy, what can I do for you? My husband's a bit... Carver? You've come back, thank the goddess! Dear, come here, it's Carver! Wake up, dear, Carver's back. My boy's come home.
Better make a break for it all. This lady's bonkers.
Interesting, so these people have a child named Carver as well? He must look a lot like our Carver if she's having trouble telling them apart. Oh, for goddess' sake, Carver's back for the first time in ages, and you're dead to the world, dribbling like a baby. Carver, come and wake him up. Your dad'll be so happy to see you.
Oh, easy there. I'm sorry, lady, but you must be thinking of a different Carver.
Oh, Carver, stop fooling around. You think a mother wouldn't know her own flesh and blood and everything like that?
Look, I don't know this house. I've never lived in any house. We martial artists are so intense, we live in tents. Fired. Get out of the party right now. Better make a break for it all. This lady's bonkers. So not only do I share a name with this other Carver feller, I must look like him too. Great. Yeah, I'm not sure that that's the case there, Carver. I think there's something else going on.
A brisk morning walk around the pier keeps me hale and hearty, me hearties.
What a lively kitty.
God, they have so much party talk in this game.
Come give your old granddad a hug. No, must have been dreaming again. I didn't see you there. Travelers, are you? I've got to apologize. Ever since my granddaughter left this town, I've lost my lust for life. If you ever bump into my Ella on your travels, give her a message for me, will you? Tell her not to worry about her old granddad. Tell her to concentrate on finding her own happiness.
Seems like Ella's grandfather really loved the poor girl.
Oh, wow. I wish this guy was my granddad.
Maybe he is.
I ain't seen your faces around here. Travelers, are you? What, you're looking for Rosmir on the orders of King Somnia? What the heck? What has been an age and a day since the king? Oh, crikey, I said a bit too much there. Anyway, bon voyage, yeah? Said too much. He didn't say enough. What's the matter with the king?
Well, we know now.
I've never been to Somnia myself, but all this talk has me more than a bit intrigued.
And I forgot to check on the stairs over here. I thought they were the casino, but the casino is up at the top. Oh, right. This is just the prison. That's right. I do not have a prison key. Does seem like a totally different town now, doesn't it? No, it really doesn't. I don't know what you're thinking, Carver.
If things go keel up over Insomnia, what's to become of our ferry business? I'd be out of work, another proud sailor thrown under the boat. You lot are going to Somnia now, of all times?
Yeah, why?
That ain't such a bright idea. They be shark-infested waters, if you see what I mean. Why does everyone get so negative whenever the subject of Somnia comes up?
I don't know.
You don't need to be a dream seer to realize that something significant is going on in Somnia.
Want some oranges. I don't really want any cabbage, though.
We'd better get a move on with this cargo. The ship will be setting sail soon.
Alright, I didn't actually mean to go up the stairs, but I guess we'll hold off on that for the moment.
What's rum, is that fair lass with you? Well, blow me down, you're a lucky bunch. I'd sure like to take a gal like that onto the high seas one day. Sounds like this sailor could use a cold dip.
He seemed in a fine fettle.
Whatever she says, pay no heed. Her tongue's a bit too big for her mouth, that's all.
Heading for Somnia we were, but we decided to call the trip off. Seems a bit dangerous these days, what with the king in that state, thanks to Murdau's curse.
Shut your trap, woman! I told you not to talk about that. Loose lips sink ships.
Oh, sorry.
The king is cursed now. Why won't anyone tell us the whole story?
The more I hear about Somnia, the more I'd like to get there as soon as possible.
I heard that the king of Somnia was secretly investigating the dread fiend Murdau. I wonder if that's why this happened to him. I'm bound to learn more once I get to Somnia.
Ooh, are you not from around here? Suppose that means you ain't heard of the lone swordsman, have you? I was walking along in the forest when a horde of monsters attacked me. Then out of nowhere, ploop, the lone swordsman came to my rescue. It happened in the forest to the east of here. He saved other travelers too, I heard. After he walloped the monsters, he sauntered off without even giving his name. It were well heroic.
Blimey, the girl here really loves blabbing on about that swordsman. Swords are for sissies. Seems like she's never met a martial artist.
Excuse me, Carver? Swords are for sissies, you said?
Well, not you. Besides, you're using a boomerang.
That's a fair point. Hello there. Donna? Donna! We're all more than familiar with your lone swordsman story, so how about cracking on with a bit of work, eh? I mean, let the girl have her, daydreams. Admittedly, it may be, impacting her work, but whatever. Ah, good day to you. This is the ferry ticket counter. A single fare to Somnia costs 50 gold coins per passenger. Will you be purchasing tickets? I think I will. That'll be 150 gold coins in total. Is that acceptable? Sure. Thanks for choosing the Somnian ferry. The dock for boarding is to your left. Alright, we'll do that in a bit. Let's go visit the casino, though. I may do some money-making here afterwards.
You could trade in your casino tokens for all sorts of things and all sorts of exciting things. You currently have... Oh dear, it looks like you don't have any tokens at all. Come back again when you've got some.
Oh. There's different kinds of slot machines, see? It's all about carefully choosing the one that suits you best. Hi there, how are things going for you? Raking in those tokens? No, not yet. Oh, that's too bad. Well, don't worry about it. Your luck probably just popped into the lab. Oh, goddess, I ain't got enough for the boat back. What am I gonna do now?
Oh dear, doesn't he know that getting addicted to gambling is a one-way ticket to destitution?
I couldn't wait to play when we were invisible, and now we can. It's just a shame folks can see my poker face now. You don't have a great one. That's true.
I get all tingly just watching. It's a right roller coaster of emotion.
Any mug can win once. It don't prove a thing. A real gambler's gotta keep doubling, doubling, doubling. You gotta spend money to make money, yeah? I got nothing to prove. We martial artists hit the jackpot when it comes to guts. Didn't mean to talk to you again. Welcome to the poker table. Care to try your luck at a hand or two? Not right now. Maybe some other time. 1 token slots there. 100 tokens per slot. And 10 tokens per slot. Hey there, this is where you use gold to buy casino tokens. Once you've built up a few tokens, you can take them over to that exchange counter and swap them for items.
Welcome to the casino token vending area. You currently have 0 tokens, Ald. How do you know my name? Oh, we're the casino. We know everything. Each casino token costs 20 gold coins. How many would you like to purchase?
How many can I get? 168. Okay, probably start with 100 then.
That will be 2,000 gold coins. Is that okay? Thank you and have a lucky day.
Alright, let's just see what she's offering. Alright, magic water for 200, silk tuxedo for 500. Not as good as what we're currently wearing. Yggdrasil leaf for 1,000, a dragon shield for 2,000. Reduces damage from fire and ice-based attacks. It is pretty good. Platinum mail for 3,500. This armor will help reduce damage caused by magic. Kamikaze bracer, rousing wristwear that may just save the day in times of need. So I believe the silk tuxedo is the best item for selling. So that's kind of what you want to end up getting in large numbers in order to make cash. I could get these other items. I'm not going to go like hog wild and get hundreds of thousands of tokens right now. Not sure exactly how much the silk tuxedo sells for, but I'm going to want some to sell. I really do want to go back to Widow's Peak, or Weaver's Peak, not Widow's Peak, whatever, and get the magic armor that's there, or the enchanted armor, whatever it's called. I believe that's 8,000. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a save state. And try our luck at the slots. Press up on the control pad to put in your tokens, and then press the A button to start the wheels spinning. Press the B button to stop playing. Okay, 90 tokens. So I am exactly where I started. And that did not get me what I wanted. Now, here is a good question. If I load state, will it be the exact same thing? No, it is not. 240 tokens. All right. State saved again. So I want to get enough to get a just one of the tuxedos so that I can sell it. Alright, let's see if this gets me the exact same thing, or if it really is random. Yep, that is the exact same. Alright, so, in other words, if I load state and say no, and then come back in, I need to know what the, you know, what it you know, when it resets the seed and everything like that. Okay, 240 tokens. Alright, so going in and leaving, just leaving the machine is enough to reset the state. So this is going to be pretty good for just getting some money then, I think. Once I have 1,000 tokens or so, I think switching over to the 100 token one would be a good idea. As long as I'm getting 90 tokens minimum with any of these, then I'm pretty good, and that is going to be nothing. All right, let's say no. Pop back in. Alrighty. And that is nothing. Alright, so let me see. That was... not exactly sure what the blue things are supposed to be, but the blue thing and 2 cherries right there in the middle. So if I get that again... I don't think I will, but we'll find out. Nope. Alright, so it is more than just going in and stepping away and coming back in. What if we go to this other machine? Okay, yeah, switching machines seems to help a bit, but, Alright, what if I just leave now? And then come back in. I'd like to get just enough to buy a silk tuxedo so I can see how much they sell for. That'll give me an idea of how much I need to win to get the armor that I want, and have a little bit of spare left over. There's some other equipment that I would like to get. Alright, 150 tokens. That works for me. 520 is not quite enough. Okay. I don't need to win every single time, but I don't know. Like, a couple losses in a row would definitely be bad. Lose me the progress. But since I got save states, I might as well just try to maximize and get a ton of money. And that is nothing. Come on, slot machine. Give me something good. That does not look... Well... 90 tokens is staying even, so... Yeah, if I'm staying even, I might as well just spin again. It stops on its own automatically. And that was nothing. Start with this slot machine. Come on, let me just win another, like, 240 or something. Okay, there's 90 tokens. It stops on its own, so it's not like I'm pressing a button to try to get it to stop on specific places. 240 tokens, alright. I'll keep going until I stop winning. If I win something this time... Nope. Alright. Alright, we have enough to buy a silk tuxedo. And put it into the bag. Alright, let's see how much that sells for. $2,625. Okay, that sells for quite a bit. Yeah, I've already made more money back with just one of those. Okay, so that is definitely the money-making process there. I'll probably end up buying more tokens just so that I have even more to start with, and I can get to the 100 slots machine faster. But I'm gonna off-screen for a bit, getting stuff. I don't think I'll go back to Welshire yet to buy things, but I might buy some of the stuff here. The Thorn Whip would be good. And maybe the Chain Sickle for Carver. I'll need to think about it. The Iron Claw is doing pretty good damage, though. so we'll think about it. Maybe maybe get some of the new armor as well. But that will all be for next time. See you then, everyone.